I can give you one very real example, and there's countless examples. I used to live next to somebody in Florida. Unfortunately, I did live in Florida for way too long, but I lived next to this gentleman who had, if you looked on the outside, you wanted to be him. Beautiful house, beautiful wife, kids, boats, cars. You're in Florida, right on the water, all this stuff, right? Got to know this guy. He dropped out of high school at the age of 16. He dropped out because he said, I knew that I wouldn't be able to go to college. I knew I needed to get started, and I was wasting my time. I said, well, what did you do? Because I became a bug guy. If you ever lived in Florida or spent significant time in Florida, you know that's a really fucking good job to be in because the bugs never fucking die. It's horrible. Because once you get like south of Orlando, it never gets cold enough to kill the fucking bugs. So there you go. I said, how did you do that? Like, how did you start that? Like, how did you know how to kill all these bugs and things? Because I didn't. I figured it out while I did it. And I didn't have any money. I said, how did that work? Because this guy had a $1 million mansion. He had multiple brick and mortar, extermination stores all over Florida. He said in the beginning, the problem wasn't killing bugs. The problem was getting appointments. Once he got an appointment, everything was good because he had a money-back guarantee. And I'm like, man, you gotta enlighten me a little bit more. I don't see it. He goes, well, get this. In those early appointments, I didn't show up with any pesticides or any poison. You had a money-back guarantee. He goes, exactly. I would show up with my canister. It'd have water in it. I'd spray areas. They'd pay me. They'd call me back, and I'd say, no problem. Money-back guarantee. I now had the money to pay for the pesticides. And then when I went back and I actually did kill the bugs, they were so happy. They would go tell their friends and family members, hey, this guy's a good guy. He came out once. You know how crazy it is here with all these fucking bugs. It didn't really work. But he came back out again, didn't cost me a fucking dime, and look at the fucking difference. And he used that word of mouth, and he used that to just build and build and build and build and build. Now, some people would say that that was not 100% on the level, but who gives a shit? That's awesome. That's awesome. And he started when he was 16. And he started hiring people when he was 20 years old. That is the American dream. Fuck your ACT score or SAT score. Who the fuck cares? Nobody. But you and your parents. Those are the only people who care.